everyone. Welcome back to Relaxing with Dad ASMR. I hope that wherever you are this evening, you are doing well. I hope that you are in the process of winding down for the evening. And looking to get cozy. And to relax with us this evening. It's a rainy evening here. Perfect weather to stay in and relax and unwind and build some Legos. With my daughter starting to show more and more interest in Lego, whenever I look at the Lego aisle, I feel a great sense of nostalgia. Thinking back to when I used to build Lego all the time. And I'll admit, I maybe grab a set or two for myself to do. This one being one of them. Simba was one of my favorite Disney characters growing up, and I absolutely loved The Lion King. So when I saw this set, I had to buy it, and I thought it would be great for a video. So let's dive in. So we have 4 bags to work with. And of course, work in order. Starting with bag 1. I have this nice wood tray to dump the pieces into as we work around. Okay. So we start with this long piece. I've stated before, The Lion King was one of my favorite movies as a child. My daughter has watched it a couple times. But I don't know that she has the same level of love for it that I did. We haven't really showed it to my son yet. Maybe we'll do that this weekend. It's supposed to be nice this weekend, though. I know we already have quite a few plans for Saturday. My daughter does have quite a few Simba stuffed animals. I remember one time when I was 3, my dad was watching us as my mom had to go off to work. Me and my older brother were in our basement playing. And we had a toy chest down there that I liked to try to climb on. Well, this day in particular, I tried to use... This piece was prematurely put on here. But this day in particular, I tried to use a toy fire truck that it was big enough to sit on and ride. I tried using that to stand on top of, to climb on top of the toy chest. Well, the fire truck slipped out from underneath me. I fell down and hit my head pretty hard on the concrete. And at 3 years old, I had given myself my first concussion. Why this is relevant to this video, why I am sharing this story, is because while I was concussed and at home the rest of that evening, my father and I watched The Lion King on repeat for about 6 hours, maybe more, straight. He'll remind me if and when he watches this video and hears this. Okay, so it says I have to do this step times 2. Now, as much as I loved The Lion King, was just the first one that I mostly watched. I never really got big into Lion King 2 or Lion King 1.5. I was just the OG Lion King that I watched. There we go. This is looking like the body of Simba. And these are going to be the hip joints for the back paws and the front paws. Alright. Bag 1 complete. Let's go on to bag number 2. Leave that there for now. His little ear. So cute. Oh, this is going to be his head and face. I know my son and daughter are going to want to play with this in the morning. also really loved going to see Lion King on Broadway. I guess I shouldn't say on Broadway. It wasn't at actual Broadway, but Lion King Live was fantastic. I remember having bought a Lion King hoodie. That was my favorite hoodie for a while, and I wore it quite a bit from Lion King Live. The musical. Now, furthermore, despite how much I say I'm a big Lion King fan and how much I loved it as a kid, I have not watched the live-action Lion King yet, nor have I seen Mufasa yet. I've heard from some friends that Mufasa was pretty good, as well as the live action. My brother-in-law enjoys that one. So I should definitely give those a watch here soon. If I'm to continue to call myself a Lion King fan. But Lion King is also not the only live action that I have not seen. I still have not seen Beauty and the Beast, or Maleficent, or Snow White, or The Little Mermaid. I think the only live action I've seen is Aladdin. Actually, check that. I have seen the live action Mulan, and I was not impressed. But that's okay. I remember when that first released on Disney Plus. That was before my wife and I had any children yet. And I remember us ordering a ton of Chinese food that day. And watching the live action Mulan. Sorry, I needed to look at that right side up for me for a moment. Looking like Simba's little face and ears. So cute. gosh, this piece keeps popping off. I need more support. It looks so cute. I love it. I think this is gonna be his hair sticking up. Cute. Coming together nicely. There's the tail. This Simba's rather long. These are all spare parts. On bag number 3. It's coming together nicely. Now we replicate that again for the other leg, so everything will be mirrored this time. Who was your favorite characters from the Lion King movies? I think it's easy to say Simba, but outside of Simba, who are some of your other favorite characters? I really enjoy Rafiki as well. And you know, it was actually rather recent that I realized that, or remember learning that the actor who voices Zazu is Mr. Bean, the actor who plays Mr. Bean. For the life of me, I can't think of his name right now. I know it was quite recently that I recall learning that. We're working on his toes, I believe. Whoops. Guess wasn't supposed to go there. These are some cute little paws here. Couple leftovers, and now we're on to the fourth and final bag. And again, we're going to replicate it now for the other side. I know at this point I'm working ahead, but that's simply because it's repetition. And I literally just made the same piece just a moment ago, just mirrored the other way. Boom. And now the pause, which I just made 2 of these already. So I am quite confident. And I can make these again without looking at the instructions. You know, as I build these Legos anymore, it impresses the heck out of me thinking about the individual who can look at all the pieces that lay in front of him and visualize an end result. And then put everything together without initial instructions. Because if you think about it, somebody had to come up with this first and make it first before they were put into production. It's a cute Simba. Now I think this is going to be his grub pile. That'll always impress me. To know that there's someone out there that can just look at a box of just scattered random Lego pieces and potentially envision something to build it into. Or quite honestly, the other way around, most likely, where they actually know what it is they want to build. And they can have the idea of it in their mind. Oh my gosh, I think this is going to be a little snail. But they have the idea of it in their mind, and then can figure out how to make what they want with the pieces that they have in front of them. Really cute little snail. I think that's for Simba to eat. And there we have it. Mm-hmm. And with that, we've completed our Simba. And his little plate of grub. I thank you all for tuning in this evening. I hope you found this relaxing, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your evening and have a wonderful night. Good night, everyone. Take care. Bye-bye.